I'm recording this section. So I'll be taking another character. This character is from Animation Mentor, Stewart. This character is called. Okay, so we have the character here. So when you select the global controller, see each character, each rig files are different. Okay, though it performs the same action, rig files are different. So this is a global controller, as you have seen in our rig also. There's something called, you have to first explore, you being an animator, you have to explore the functionalities of the characters and the controllers. Okay. So when I select the global controller, I see our regular stuff, and there was something called master scale. So by this, I'll understand, okay, I can scale my character. I can increase or decrease the size of the character by changing the value over here. Okay. There is something here, if you see, body resolution, low. You can increase high resolution. That means um, when when are we gonna increase high resolution? Okay, that is, when I'm gonna render this scene, because I want smooth movement, means smooth mm, look and feel. So it's simple what it is. I'll tell you. Now in wireframe mode, you see mesh is really more because body resolution is high. If I change this to low, very limited. Okay, that means with limited mesh, okay, I can animate smoothly. But at the time of rendering, obviously I can change this to high. Another thing, do not delete history. Don't do anything. Animators should not delete any history of the character. Whatever controllers are there, we have to just look at these controllers. We should we should like do a bit of exploration. Okay, now it is in move mode. Okay, see the character does like this. Okay, this is one of the best character. Very good rig is there in this. Can you see it is character is stretching? Okay, you have squash and stretch is also there in this character, which is squash stretch one. Okay, one, that means this is enabled. If I make this 0, okay, this is disabled, my character doesn't go up. Okay, it's going, might be because of some other controller. Squash and stretch, it is 0, or is this a value? If I give this to 10, let's say it was 1 earlier. Free spine off, gimbal cog, breathe. Let's see that. You have one more option. This is okay. This is only for the hip part. You can do this sort of controller for this character. Okay, and these are pole vectors. You can see the knee, it moves as per this direction. You have a leg controller. Okay, leg controller, I think you have upper leg stretch or lower leg. So manually you can do some things here. Okay, the knee part, like all these changes. This lot of customization has been done for this leg. Okay, means in the rig part. Okay, you have to select this. This is a controller for the leg. Okay, so stretchy leg, I'll select this stretchy leg, I'll make it 0. Okay, so then let me see if I can stretch. Yeah, I disable the stretch part. See, in the leg, the stretchy is disabled. Why? Because stretch leg, I made it 0. I don't want to stretch things, leg here. Fine. So these are foot controllers you have. Okay. Uh, inner toe, you have toe spread, you have foot brake, toe raise. Okay. What is this foot brake? Toe tap. Like minute detail and all is there in the rig, which has been controlled. Okay. So this is another one. If you see, okay, move tools are not working. Why? Because this is FK, forward kinematics. This is not IK. IK means inverse kinematics, where you have the move tool working. This is only like this, only FK. This is FK rig. We can convert this into IK also. Okay. Snap FK to IK is there. Let me just click on this. To FK, I do. I select this to IK. Yeah. Now see, I did. I select this. This is one more controller. See, again, all the rigs are different. You don't get the same control in other rig also. You have to, being an animator, first job is we have to explore the character. So explore the rig. I select this. This is a Stewart left arm controller. Snap IK to FK. So I just change this to IK. So this is invert kinematics. I can select this. I can move my character. Okay, a lot of stretch is there. I can disable the stretch. Stretch arm, I make it 0. Similarly, let me do some workaround for this character. I select this. Snap FK to IK. I just select to IK. Then let me select this one. Stretchy arm, make it 0. Okay. So fine, stretchy has been removed. The character is good so far now. This is just controller. You have these sort of controllers. This is clavicle part. It's better, like you can do a rotate part and all. Rotate works better. This is head controller. You can do a rotate, all these things. Okay. So exploring this rig matters a lot. This is the projector of the hand part. There is some rig here. Let's see, what is this? This is a back controller, not required for us. These are individual, like spine control. Fine. So any doubts up to here?
No, sir.
Okay. So I want to create a walk cycle for this character. I want this character to walk. So first thing, let me save this file. File save as batch 2 RSTP batch 2 sem4 animation walk. This is walk cycle. Okay. There is a file called, like animator survival kit. I remember like in the last time I have shared that PDF with you. I want you all to refer that. Okay. So for walk cycle, majorly, there are multi type of walk cycle. A cartoon walk, a normal walk. Okay. Um, a male walk is different, female walk is different. Means each things are different. Okay. So normally there are 5 poses are there. Contact, pose 1, and the last pose is a contact. So first is contact pose, wherein the heel is like this and the toe is like this. This is the left leg, this is the right leg. Okay. Focus on the leg part now. Up pose. In up pose, what happens? We are gonna lift our leg part. This is gonna be on landing. We are gonna lift this. Okay. So in passing pose, um, so things goes like this. Normally you have to try this. Okay, contact, up pose, passing pose will be on one leg, down pose, we put weight on the other leg. Okay, again contact. So this is how it is. Let me just take in a cartoony mode. Yeah, your contact, right leg is here, this is left leg, right leg is on the ground completely, left leg almost is lifting, that is down pose. Passing pose, complete weight will be on the right leg. In that case, center of gravity will move automatically to the right side of the hip. Okay, so the left leg will be lifting it. Next is up pose. Up pose is a place wherein the hip will come to bit more height. It's like, see the hip curve here, circle like this. Hip is here, then hip is here, and this is, it will go to the peak, up pose. Okay, then again to the contact. See, minute detail of observation. Okay, mainly for animators, you have to observe a lot. And I'll tell you guys, animation is very, very simple. It's all about pose, nothing else. Pose and frame. On which frame we are setting a key and what sort of pose we are doing. Majorly, this is what it is. For a simple example, like let me take I can take that reference itself. That's faster. Let me select this. I'm gonna save this image in RSTP batch 2, SEM4 animation. Great. I'll be sharing this also with you all. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll just keep it something here. Okay. So first thing, on what are the poses which I'm gonna do, that I have to make sure. So here for proper walk cycle, like I have to focus on uh, proper, leg animation based upon my reference image. So these are the major controller which I'll be working on the leg part, and I have to see which is the controller I have to take. Okay, this is what, the character, entire character up, down has to happen, right? So I'll be using cock controller. I'll not be using this one. Huh? I don't want this. I want this cock controller. Okay. So first thing, go to 25 frame number 1 to frame 25. I'll import the image. I'll come to side view, image, import image. I'm gonna pick this image. So this image is over here. I'm gonna place it, I'm gonna make it quite bigger so that it is matching the leg part. That's okay. Okay, even I can make it quite bigger. Okay. And if you see, this is too bright, which is disturbing me, okay, for animation. So alpha again, I make 0.5. I reduce, the opacity of this image. And if you see, my character is turning this side and the image is somewhere over here. So I make it 270. So this is fine. Let me just focus on this one first. Okay, I'll place it. Yeah, I have to make quite bigger. To the center. I think this is okay. Okay, now I'm gonna place it somewhere here. Okay, so I'll come to this part. This is a hip part, right? I should see what I'm selecting right properly. So see, there are multi ways. Okay, I want to key only the hip and the leg for now. I'm not going to work on the top part. I'll work only on the lower part, bottom part from here. Only the leg animation I'm going to do, only the hip animation. Once this is done, I can work on the top part, which is neck, spine, chest, hand, and others. Okay. So frame number 1, I select this hip. I move this a bit down and I select this is left leg, this is right leg. So when I see the image here, right leg is here, left leg is in the back side. So I move the left leg back and I select the right leg to front. So this particular reference is so much cartoony. We don't walk this exaggerated. Okay, so I keep it simple. So I select this. What I do is toe rise. I select toe rise and I do toe tap and I select this one. So I go for Alt B. It's okay. Like this, a bit down. I think it's fine for me. This one. So now I go for this again, toe raise. I think this is better. Okay. I move this a bit front. Anything else? So I can move this. I select this cock control. I just down, put it down. So I select this, move a little bit front, this one towards back, something like this. I'm okay with this. I'm happy. So what I do, I select this controller, and shift select, I select the hip controller. In frame number 1, S for set key. Frame number 1, S set key. Okay. Same keyframe has to be there in frame number 25, S set key. Our contact pose is frame number 1 and frame number 25. Both contact are same. Okay. The opposite contact. That means here right leg is front and left leg is backside, right? Opposite contact means your left leg will be front, right leg will be on the backside. Okay. So what I'll do, I just see this. I would like to keep things or the keys value same. I select this. So if you see toe raise minus 29 is there, I make it 30. Not 30, minus 30. Okay. I give a key. I'll come over here, 25 frame. Here also minus 30. I select this. This is 31 and minus 27. I make 31 and minus 30. 31 and 30 I'll give. Okay. This I give 30. Plus 30 and minus 30. Okay. Key. I'll come over here. I make this 30. I make this minus 30. I'll try to give the value, consistent value. So here minus 5.3. That's okay. Or minus 5. That's okay for me. Okay. So I'll come over here. Make sure the value is same. So got it. The first contact is 1 and 25 has to be same. Now I'll come to 13. Okay. Opposite frame 13. Now the leg has to be reversed. I'll see here what is that we have done changes. Minus 30. This is also minus 30. And I have to do a set key. Press S. So I'll come to 13, frame 13. Okay. So if I see here, toe raise is minus 30 and there is nothing. So what I'll do, this leg toe raise has to be minus 30 and rest all has to be 0. Okay. And one more thing, I select this, I'll see the value. What is this? Translate is 33. I'll make it 33. 33 here, right? 33. Set key. 25. 33. 33. Set key. So here the opposite value, this has to be 33. Translate Z is 33. Here in this frame, I give set key and toe tap will not be there. Toe raise is minus 30, not minus 30. I'll come over here, I'll select this. Here, what is this? Toe raise minus 30 and translate Z is 33. Okay, the same value I have to give for this leg in 13, frame number 13. It has to be opposite. Toe tap 0, toe raise minus 30, set key. Okay, so I'll come here. In frame number 1, what is the value of this? In frame number 30, the same value we have to give for this. So that is frame number 1, the value of this I'll give minus 3.6 minus 45, set key, and middle click, drag and drop. I can give the same value in 25 also for this leg. So I'll just see again, minus 3.6 minus 45, 30 minus 30. So I select this, I'll come here, minus 3.6 minus 45. This is 30 and this is minus 30. And I give S, set key. So now you see frame number 1, frame number 13. It is different, means it's opposite. The legs are opposite. Okay. So what happens now? We got this sort of animation. Okay. So where is this? It is in frame number 1, frame number 25, both are same. Frame 13 is opposite of it. Any doubts? Lindelwa?
No doubts, sir.
What is the next pose? It is down pose. So what I'll do is I select this one. I'm going to move this guy here so that you'll understand. And not this. This is up. Down pose is this one. This is down pose. Okay. This is down pose. So what I'll do is this leg, it should be like this. So down pose means, first thing, down pose, where it has to come. Down pose should come in frame number 4. Okay. Here frame number 4. Here it is in frame number 16 or 17. Okay. So I'll make it in frame number 4. In frame number 4, what I'll do, first thing, I select this controller, keep it in down. Okay. Like this. Here also I'll see minus 12. I'll try to give a number which doesn't have decimal. I make it something like this. I don't want toe raise or toe tap, make it 0. and I would like to place this guy here. Okay, so which is 1.5 and this is 18. Okay, this is great. So I gave this one. What happened to this then? This one will go back a bit. Toe tap, I make it 0. Toe raise, I'll go something like this. So I'll make it 35. And I'm gonna lift this up a bit. So I'll make this 0 minus 40 or minus 40, 45. Okay. I select this. This is too much down. Minus 6, minus 5 or minus 6, minus 6.5. This is okay. Select asset key. I would like to place this towards front. 20. Set key. I'll see if any changes if I can do. Minus 48. Set key. Great. So in from 1, observe here, 1 to 4, I made it like this. 1 to 4. Okay. So this to be here minus 2.5. Minus 0.2. Minus 0.2 is fine. So it's like this. 1 to 4 you observe, this is fine. Okay. Now, here whatever value is there, at 16 it has to be replaced. Now I look at this particular leg, the value is 0.2, 20, that's it. I'll come to 16, I select this leg, minus 0.2, and I make this 20, and these two 0. And I'm gonna give set key. I'll come to 4, I select this one, I'll see now, minus 48, here 35. So I'll come over here, this is 0, this is minus 48, and this is 0, this is 35. Okay, set key. So now I see 4 and 16. There is some change. What is the change? Hip. Hip is the change. I select the hip part. It is minus 6.5. I'll come to 16. I make minus 6.5. And I click here, press S, set key. Okay. So frame number 1, what is the key here? The same key has to be there in 13 also. Okay. So far we have done it like this. Okay. I select these, I can have pole vectors which I kept in the front. Okay, fine. So next is what? Up pose, passing pose. So passing pose is something like from here. Passing pose, I'll take it for 7 here. So that is first thing, passing the hip will go a little bit high in 7. It is minus 2. Okay. I'll give a set key and I select this leg part. So tap and all make it 0. Raise is 0. -2, -1. I make it -1. Set key. Translate -2.5. Set key in 7. Now I select this guy, this leg, move it back, lift it bit up, and I'm gonna toe raise, make it 55, or let's say toe raise is 0. I would like to rotate this, rotate 80, and I'm gonna lift this up towards back. Something like this. So I make this -30, here 25. Okay, set key. So there is some change I have given. This is different. This value is different. This value is different, and the hip value different. Now this one I'll do it on 19. Here the opposite I do it on 19, which is this pose. Okay. First I'll see this one, or else first I'll see this one. Here, whatever value here at 7 is there, middle click, drag and drop 19 S. The same value will be copied. That is -2. Now I select this. This one here it is -1, -2.5. Right. I'll come to 19. I'll come to 19. I select this one. -1, -2.5. Remaining things 0. These two rise and tap 0. I set key. Then I'll come back to 7 again. Now I'll see what is the value of this one. 25 minus 30, 80. So I select this one. It is 25 minus 30. This is rotate X is 80. Set key. I'll see 7 and 19. There is some difference. So I select this. What is the difference? I'll see. Okay, 25 minus 30, 80. I'll come here. 25 minus 30, 80. Toe raise. Toe raise has to be 0. Okay, I said. Now see 7 and 19. It is the same. Just one pose is pending, that is up pose. Let me do that up pose here. From here, I'll come to 9. See, it's almost like, see, the character is working very clearly now. Observe when I play. There's small jerk is there that we can fine tune it later. This is how we are getting. It's working very nicely, right? Now I'll come to, let's do the up pose, which is in 9. Up pose looks like this. Up pose is select this hip first, move it front, means to top a bit, which is, I make it 0. Up pose, I make it 0, the hip part. I set key. Then I select this. Okay. And I'm gonna rotate 60. 60 is fine. Like this. Okay. I set key. Toe raise, I'm gonna take it 0. Okay, I make this 30 then. 30. This is 18. 8. 30. Okay. Set key here. Now come to this particular part. Toe tap. Not toe tap is not required. Toe raise. Toe raise, I make it 20. Okay, where is it? Yeah, this one. It's something like this. Okay. I think, see, the call is gonna end. Okay. You both can rejoin again once this ends. Okay. Lindell or Lindell.
Okay, sir.
To tap, I just make it 0, or I think it's okay. -25, give -25. I'm gonna move this one towards here, which is -33, -33, -2, 30.